Hey, it's Rubber Ducky here. Welcome to Lawn Mowing Simulator. This is episode 4. Please take a moment and help support the channel. After our last outing with the raptor enclosure, it was kind of rough going, so I'm looking for an easy one. Unfortunately, 54 Coville Street is an eco mow, and that's not good for us, I guess, let's say. We don't have an eco mower. And then Herbivore Valley, we still don't want to mow that. Our equipment sucks. Cretaceous Canyon at the Dino Safari, half star complexity. Oh, it's a trash contract. It's not a mow. So only 35 bucks, but we pick up trash. And then mow Cretaceous Canyon. So uh yeah, let's let's go pick up some garbage. It's only the 35 pounds, but the 130 respect is probably worth it. Why won't it let me? Okay. Oh, all right. That was weird. So confirm that, and then yeah, I think it's totally worth the respect to go do that and not mow the crazy stuff. All right. I can see some back there against the wall. Looks very nice through here. It's actually pretty open. And let's get started. We have 11 pieces of litter. There's one, two, there we go. A Triceratops is very large. There's a little dino plush. Here's another one. That's 4. I sure hope it doesn't take me 17 minutes to find 11 pieces here. Let's see. There's something there. And, oh. There's a valuable, and there's another one right next to it. So on this rock is the valuable. Let's see. Nothing on this hill. What about behind the cafe? We got 2 here. There's 1, 2. We're still missing 2. There's not a lot of places left to go. No. There's 1. 1 more. Not under him. I know we looked well down there. There's nothing under the Triceratops. Not in the corner. And I'm crazy. Like, I feel like I've genuinely looked everywhere. Oh, look at that. How did we miss that getting out of the truck? Job complete. So let's leave here. You know, I actually don't know if I'd really mind mowing this place. It's actually pretty nice looking, and it's got large open areas. So we did earn the extra 500 for finding the valuable, and then we got an extra 61 for time and trash cleanup. For our week report, it looks like we earned 32.52, and then there was $100 in penalties, which seems kind of high, but I guess I wasn't paying that close of attention. We had purchases of 2,900, some maintenance, and upgrading the garage for 1,500. So we lost 1,200 for the week. Ranked up, we got some new contracts available, and hopefully we have a better job selection to choose from now. So we still can't do that one. That's a green. And then I'm not mowing Herbivore Valley, Dino Safari, and T-Rex Paddock. Well, I feel like the Dino Safari is a little bit less complex, so that might be a better option. Recommends a 59-inch mower. Wow. So recommended cut time's 22 minutes. We leveled up. Can we get a loan? Let's see. Apply for a loan. We could take 10,000 pounds, 35% interest, So we're buying it on our, credit card. And then now we've got probably enough to get a better mower. Let's see, part exchange this thing. No. So we could go with the Ego zero turn, and then we'd have access to the Eco mows. That one's also, we don't want the same mower. It's still only 10 horsepower, but it's battery powered. I like this Skag Patriot, and it's bigger. It's 52, and we can get the Tiger Stripe kit on it. I really like this Toro, but we can't stripe with it. So 26 horsepower. I feel like the Skag's the way to go. And let's do some upgrades to it real quick. Let's get the mulch plate because we do not want the side discharge. That'll just make a mess. And then we also want the striping roller. So let's take that. And then how do I hook it up? No, I don't want to buy another one. How do I attach it? Attachments. Oh, okay. Just in this screen, I just have to select it. Now we are sitting in a much better position. Larger mower, more power, zero turn. I like it. So I think that's probably it. The only other option would be like taking a second mower because we still have almost 5,000 pounds. So we have 2 applicants waiting. They cost each $250 per week. And then a mower. So we still have 0 bays available because we haven't gone that 7-day period for our shop to upgrade. So we could afford a mower though. They do have some cheaper options that are under 5,000. So I want to take the Cretaceous Canyon Dino Safari location. And as we said, so it's a 99.9% cut, 2 to 2 3/8 with 5 minutes of ground check, and then recommended cut time of 22.5 minutes. The grass is also not very long at 5 to 8 inches. So I think with a larger mower, this will be a pretty decent job. Let's assign ourselves with the new Skag mower and then our gas trimmer. Now, we didn't really need to be able to stripe, but I want to. So I don't know that we'll waste our time doing that on all contracts, but I do think I kind of want to stripe this one. I probably can't stripe it in the 22-minute time frame, but we got a new toy. I want to play with it. There's some right there. Got a couple pieces already in sight. There's another one over there. One over by the cliff. Cool. There are 7 objects to find. I checked next to the trailer this time. There was nothing there. Let's see. That section's clear, I believe. We got this one right here in front of us. And behind here, there's one there. Yeah, I think that's all clear behind. 4 to go. There's a plush. There's another one. 2 more. Straight ahead. Okay. And then there was one over by the cliff, right? So it was more towards the entrance, though, I believe. Yep, it's right here. That's not too bad. Okay, grounds check complete. And we are going to trim. So get this out. As much as I would like to hop on the mower, we're going to do this right and make sure that I'm not wasting my time trying to cut around all the intricacies with the giant mower. Alright, that's pretty good. So we do need to finish the perimeter. And you know, even with the controller, the zero turn's actually kind of jerky. Like I can't get like nice smooth curves out of it. I don't know if I need to adjust the sensitivity, but what was like a nice smooth curve on the articulated mower is very choppy on this. So hopefully that doesn't ruin the look of the finished product. try and keep the blades off the sidewalk while simultaneously getting all of the grass, since I didn't do like a double trim, just like a single width of the string. So watch out right here. Left some space on purpose around this guy. And then I wonder, do I double pass this, I guess? Yeah, probably do 2 laps and then get to the back and forth. It's going to take a little getting used to on the zero turn because it's so, you know, erratic. Alright, I think we've laid down a nice start, and now we've got a pattern we can follow. Took that one a little tight. Oh, it's already looking good. There we go. Yikes. We're like spinning the tires or something. That hill was rough. That was not easy at all. It was like stuck. Back up. Like we're still spinning. Like I'm trying to hit reverse and it's not reversing. Still kind of struggling to hold position. It's going to take some getting used to. Woo! Like that. Just being on the grade trying to pivot, not an easy task. You know, something I didn't consider when I started this was what pattern I was going to do. I just kind of picked one and went for it. I could have planned this a little bit better, and I'm thinking I should have done some laps around the outside of the other patch on the other side of the sidewalk, and I did not. But I think what I want to do is continue this pattern straight across the sidewalk to the other side. And let's hope that right here, let's hope that this hill doesn't screw it up too much, because we will kind of struggle to keep straight. But I probably should have just done the perimeter on both sides of this. And that's actually not too bad. I'm kind of wondering if the next plan is make some space around this. I could do cleanup laps at the end, and that would look the nicest, but we're already over the time limit, and this is just kind of me screwing around. But I'm wondering if I just take the time to go around it right now. It's definitely looking nice. I would say best plan would be going forward to do a double perimeter lap, because this is kind of tight, and these spots right here next to the rocks especially. But no matter what, would definitely need to have the cleanup laps in order to get like the kind of uniform finish around the edge. I'm not super concerned with it right here, but yeah, it's gonna look nice with these all matched up. Alright, we gotta clear that. I would definitely be down to mow this lawn. I would want a season pass to come hang out, but I think it'd be awesome. Nice big open lush green fields. Yeah, the timing's hard there. I should have just taken the time to do 2 laps. The amount of time spent trying to get turned around isn't worth it. Oh, there we go. Especially because the ground is so uneven here. Get straight, there we go. The ground is so uneven that these U-turns are not super fluid. I need a new controller. I need a controller that's like 4 zero-turn mowers. Somebody needs to make that. Not just little joysticks. I need like the handlebars. Just hook them right onto my like office chair kind of setup and have my lawn mowing chair. That'd be perfect. So whoever works on that, I'll buy one. And let's get away from the flowers. Now, I could have picked a different line to follow, and this will work well on this side. It will not work well on the other side, and because of the cliff and the shape of it, I'm not going to have any space to actually do stripes. But I didn't really look around at the pattern of the terrain before I picked this direction, and we're not going to be able to, well, we could stripe that side. I don't know that it's worth the effort to, because I'm almost at double the time limit, and, you know, really just need to finish the job. Alright, let's turn there. So we're not going to spend the time on the cleanup lap here like we will if that's the plan, but this was really just to get the mower out and give it a little test run. But I still actually have quite a bit to mow considering how long we've been here. Alright, this one, not quite, maybe? I don't think it's quite going to get it. I think we're going to miss some. See if we can get this turned around, fix this stripe and line it up with the other side, since the plan kind of changed. Yeah, there's one little strip of grass I think we didn't quite get. Alright. This is our last patch right here. Hopefully there's our 1.6% that we need. Somehow I missed this. Oh, it's because when I did the perimeter lap to begin with, I didn't do 2. I kind of just ignored it. Oh my goodness. There we go. And get this little patch. Yeah, I should have almost went perpendicular to the direction I'm going. I think that would have been an overall better direction for the shape of the property. Or maybe even like 60 degrees. But definitely a little bit. How did we miss all that? Or is it just the way it laid? Did we actually miss it? Because it should be well overlapped. Don't hit. Back up. There we go. I don't know if we missed. Yeah, I think we did. Kind of looks like it. So, I don't know. We were definitely overlapped because we were changing the stripe. So, definitely should have cut it. Try and get this finished while we're right here, and then I can clean that up. So something I'll have to decide is if a job is, I don't know, like more for the finished product or more for completing the task. Because like right here, like it should have a cleanup lap done around the entire thing, and I'm not going to. But if the goal is to make it look pretty and striped like this, then maybe that should be in the timetable regardless of how long the job takes. Otherwise, maybe the alternative would be not to, really, there's another strip over there, not to focus so much on the aesthetics and try and get for completion. Alright, so we got that. I guess even with the trim, There's like some miscellaneous patches here and there that did not get hit. I hit all this with the mower. Why is it not cut? I already went over that. And that patch around the rocks, we did forget to hit that with the trimmer. So I think we're just going to go back and grab that. I got sidetracked while I was trimming and talking, and we just did like the perimeter and the sidewalk, but we never actually stopped and went around that like rock display in the middle. So we know that part needs to be trimmed, and that might be our 0.1% that we're missing. All right, so yeah, it's like the whole thing. What's this? Random spot. Okay, so this whole thing, and that's actually all it took. So if I would have just trimmed around the rock from the start, it definitely would have been enough. Cool. So took twice as long as it's supposed to. It looks pretty, and I really just kind of wanted to play with that because I've been stuck using the lousy lawnmower, and now it's all better. Having something with the power, let's put that away, with the power to actually cut makes a huge difference. It looks good. Definitely not the best one. Haven't striped in a while, and I think we'll do better. But it looks good. I think it's above and beyond what the Dino Safari Park was expecting and paid for. Looks like we gained 42 on the ground check and time bonus. We lost 1 pound on a collision fee, which I don't know what we collided with. That might have been just getting off the trailer. But 941 is not too bad for that job. Looks like we are also going to level up there. And I don't know if it's going to be anything new and exciting at this point, but we are going to be moving towards getting our second mower and first employee, I guess. We are credible rank 3. We got some new cuts available. If you enjoyed the cut, go ahead and like the video, drop a comment down below, and make sure you're subscribed to catch future content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.